Hey everyone, this is Synergy. I'm going to do a quick review of the A500 Iconia Tab by Acer. Let's go through the specs first. It has a capacitive LCD screen, 256K colors, a 10.1 inch screen with a resolution of 800 by 1280, 16 giga internal memory, but it's also available in 32 giga. Obviously I took the cheaper one. 1 giga DDR2 RAM, an NVIDIA Tegra T20 chipset if I'm not mistaken, can't remember, dual core 1 gigahertz CPU, ULP GeForce GPU. It also has an accelerometer, gyro sensor, and proximity sensor, of course. Let's take a look at the sides of this machine. It has a charging port, of course, mini HDMI, power switch, earphone jack, standard 3.5mm, of course, volume rocker, lock switch for screen, micro SD port. It accepts up to 32 giga micro SD cards. This I can't remember. I think it's for speakers. I think. Who cares? I never use this anyway. The usual trash can symbol, mini USB and full-size USB port, reset button. On the top you get nothing, but that's not the top, that's the charging port. Wow. On the side here you get a 2 megapixel camera. I don't know if you see it, it's right there. And on the back side you get stereo speakers on this side, and a 5 megapixel camera with flash. Now, as you can see, it runs on Android Honeycomb 3.0. It's upgradable to 3.2. I suppose. I'm really flying blind. I don't know anything about tablets because they don't interest me. I suppose the higher the version, the better it is. It's not like Windows or anything. So, it has a GPS function, if I'm not mistaken. Supports Java and Flash Player. It's, well, what do you want? It's Android. It's a bit modified a la Acer if you want. But there are no big differences with the original Android UI. One thing I noticed is that on other tabs there was a task manager if you press and hold the home button, but on this UI you can't. That's pretty annoying because there are always lots of apps that run on the background because you forgot to close them. Let's see about the sound. As you can see, it's very, very fluid. Almost iPad-like fluid. I wouldn't say exactly the same, but it does get the job done. Do some Kenny Loggins, at least I know this song. Let's put the volume up. Tasty stereo sound. With some very high quality as well. Now let's stop this. Don't really like that style of music, but at least it's the only one I know. The other selection of songs that come with it, what the hell. Now, video wise, I don't know if there are any movies. External SD. Alright, this is a cheap video, but as you can see, it will run 3GP videos no problem. It runs MP4s as well. Apparently, MP4 playback is not so great, but I have yet to confirm that. I don't have any MP4 videos on it. This is my dad's tablet. So, let's see. Camera. No. This is one annoying thing. Well, as you can see, it starts apps very fast. That I like. It's not really choppy like on other tabs. And let's get back to the camera as I was trying to go. Very responsive screen, very precise as well. Very nice. As you can see, the flash is working on it. Let's take a picture of this pot. Oh wait, that's a video mode. Huh. Well, let's record a video instead. Actually, and see if it's really good. As you can see, it's very fluid, but I don't know if you can hear it, but the sound quality is crap. That kind of surprises me, but you can't have everything perfect anyway. Let's switch to the camera mode. There we go. Take another picture with flash. Now, here, quality is absolutely astonishing. The 5 megapixel camera really works very well. That I like. It will do also fairly decent in darker areas thanks to its flash. I have not much more to say except that it has a lot of settings. Really a lot of settings. A bit too much, I'd say. Well, honestly, I like a lot of settings personally, so I really don't give a fuck. About the battery life, honestly, I can't tell how much, how long the battery lasts. But my dad used it for work and still played 5 hours of Angry Birds on it. So I'm gonna go and say it can hold 8 hours of intensive use. So what else is there to say? There's not much to say except that this is a very good tab. Oh, you do get NFS shift free with it. No, honestly, I'm really impressed with this tab, except for the few quirks. One thing I've noticed is that sometimes applications will just close for no reason, like this one. I don't know why. There are also a few times where you'll try to connect to internet using a random Wi-Fi network and it will just disconnect all the time and try to reconnect. It's kind of weird, but so far it only happened to me once. Other than that, there's nothing else to say. This is pretty much the perfect tab. Alright, it may not be as fancy as an iPad 2, but it will certainly get the job done. I mean, the iPad 2, what is it exactly? It's just a big-ass iPod Touch, mainly to show your wealth, to show that you're rich. So, honestly, if you're looking for a not-too-expensive tab with very good performance, look for the Acer Iconia A500 Tab or the Packard Bell Liberty Tab, which is the exact same model. Only Acer bought Packard Bell and produced a bit cheaper model of this tab. Honestly, it gets the job done, and pretty well. If you take videos, pictures, read books on internet or stuff like that, really, just get this tab. I would, even though it has some annoying quirks to it, I would still give it 9.5 on 10 because I really think this is the most impressive tab there is out there yet. I haven't tried the Galaxy Samsung tab. Apparently, it's also very good, but out of all the tabs I've tried, they were all pathetic. This one really stood out. It will really do the same job as an iPad 2 for half the price, really, honestly. This tab really impressed me.